Hello everyone, I'm Ladash and I'll bring you here Taimanin Yukikaze for PC. So the game came out at late at night yesterday, like it was 2 a.m. or something like that for me. That came out, so only now I could record because it was so late. The game is developed by Lilith, but when you enter in the game it says Black Lilith. I don't know, like probably on Steam you cannot put Black Lilith, so it goes Lilith. And it's published by Shirofun. They already released one that was Taimanin Asagi. This one is Taimanin Yukikaze. I don't know what's the difference. Probably different characters, something like that, or different story. But yeah, like if you already play some Shirofun games, you already know how to get the full content. Buy the game on Steam. Go to Shirofun website, click on the game that you want, and then once you click on the game that you want, on the right side there is something that says get on Steam and get on Shon website. Click on get on Shon website and then you can download the uncensored patch that brings all the content that the game needs to have. So it's like that. So let us start over here. By the way, I don't know how the video will be on YouTube because like there's a way to put full screen, but on my computer I cannot put on full screen. It only gets a black screen. I don't know why, but probably doesn't support the resolution that my computer normally is. So it can be because of that. So probably the window can be a little bit weird on YouTube. In this Japan's near future, demons, creatures of darkness run rampant. By the way, I'm starting on prologue and then that continues to the main story. The prologue is for you to understand the backstory and understand who is the character, stuff like that. And then it continues immediately to the main story. Since ancient times, both demon and humankind have followed an unspoken rule of mutual non-interference, but that rule fell by the wayside as humanity grew increasingly corrupt. Now humans and demons collude to form corporation criminal syndicates. Their maneuvers behind the scenes have plunged this era into chaos. However, those who still walk the righteous path are by no means powerless. To counter the demons, the government of the time has created a secret force composed of humans able to oppose them. They are known as Taimanin. We already know from the first one. First one or whatever that is. I don't even know if this is sequel. A bright pale moon illuminates a sea of skyscrapers. Atop one such skyscraper, hundreds of meters up, three shadowy figures stand amidst the bellowing wind. Two women and one man. The woman with a red bow breaks the silence, ready to leap at any time. Both her face and voice exude a youthful aura. Her name is Yukikaze Mizuki, so this one is about this one? Alright. We should all off until the guards have left the room. Rinku Akayama, the voluptuous girl next to Yukikaze, is the one to respond. Understood, both Yukikaze's comment and Rinku's response are drowned out by the tempestuous wind. However, the earpiece they each wear pick up the sound waves resonating in their mouths, enabling seamless communication. Rinku narrows her eyes at the conspicuously empty sky above them. A concrete jungle of skyscrapers, even taller than the one they occupy, towers in front of them. Those towering buildings are filled with countless offices, shrouded in darkness and completely devoid of life on account of the late hour. Waiting for the perfect chance to strike, both Yukikaze and Rinku stand still as statues. Only their hair, whipped up by the wind, moves. They are those born from darkness who will eventually fade to darkness, the shinobi. Standing in stark contrast to the two girls is the guy featuring behind them. His lack of confidence and experience is plain to see in the way he restlessly shifts around. Tatsuro. Rinko brutally call his name. Yes, Tatsuro Akiyama. The bundle of nerves and anxiety startles at having his name called. Try and calm down a little. Rinko pulls no punch in cheating him. We'll do, see, so this Tatsuro is the brother of Rinko. That's why they have both of last name. Tatsuro responds not the ounce of calm in him. Yukikaze glances over at Tatsuro. Her expression is a mix of complex exasperation and utter disappointment. Ha! Yukikaze sighed so subtly. Alright. That's always nice to see Yukikaze sings sighing so subtly that even her high-tech earpiece cannot detect it. So needless to say, Tatsuro doesn't catch it either. Heh. Rinku chuckles softly without taking her eyes off the empty night sky. How are you supposed to strut your stuff for Yukikaze if you don't pull yourself together, Tatsuro? Say what? If you don't start showing off your manly side, Yukikaze's affection toward you will wither. That's I. Rinko. Before you can form a response, Yukikaze interjects. The night can't hide how red her face is. Yukikaze thought you two are childhood friends whose mutual affection is plain to see. I could hardly blame you for growing tired of my little brother as he is. What on earth are you talking about? Yukikaze, don't look at me like some kind of abandoned puppy, idiot. At this rate, you'll never progress to being a couple. It's great fun teasing you two, but I imagine, Yukikaze, that you do not wish things to stay as they are. Rinku, pathetic as he may be, I ask that you look after him, Yukikaze. Enough, we are in the middle of a mission right now. She's right, sis. Yukikaze and Tatsuro both protest. In this moment, they are but girl and boy. The composed dignity of shinobi warriors nowhere to be found. Thought in Tatsuro's case, he never had that composure. Yes, you have a point. Shall we return to the task at hand then, my stealthy shinobi comrades? Rinku maintains a composed expression as she speaks. All three of them are Taimanin, and they have not come to this place without reason. They are here to carry us out a certain mission. Yukikaze quickly clears her throat to shift their focus back to the task at hand. How many guards are there? She questioned Rinku. There are 10 left. Rinku answers, her eyes remaining fixed as they have throughout this entire exchange. It has thought she's looking at something. No, in fact, her eyes are undeniably fixated on a certain scene. What she sees lies beyond the edifice that obstruct her view. Every Taimanin possesses one of a kind special ability. Rinku Ninja Heart Void Art grants the power to leap through space. Through that ability, she is currently transferring her vision through space to a room inside the building 1 kilometer away. The target has begun a meeting with his guards present. In addition to the 10 guards keeping a tight perimeter around the target, there's 20 more outside, all of them putting on their best human impression, including those strategically stationed throughout the building. We are looking at 100-ish guards. Our target's pretty scared of us. We can ignore those outside and at strategic punch. Only the 10 with the target will be able to retaliate. That's a horrible amount of risk. Let's sleep, Rinku. After Rinku briefing, Yukikaze suggests jumping into action. No arguments here. Still leaping somewhere outside my normal field of view is not without risk. If it goes wrong, we'll end up buried in the wall. Rinku points at the towering building concealed by the night and grins. I know we are in safe hands with your void arts. Yukikaze responds without hesitation. Well, there you have it. So Tatsuro, will you do? Rinku makes sure to ask her brother, who has fallen silent again. I trust your ninja heart too, sis. Why, thank you. Rinku doesn't hesitate to show her brother, who is still nervous, her appreciation. Transferring her sight throughout space not the end of what Rinku's void arts can do. It also allows her, alone or with a group in tow, to leap through space. According to Rinku, her ability entails sliding out of one space and appearing in another. That's where true value lies. Alright, time to leap. Rinku moves her arm elegantly as thought dancing and from some manner of seal. The next moment, light rises up at her feet, eventually encompassing Yukikaze and Tatsuro in its glow. A moment later, Nishima Tower roof, 54 floors, 284 meters up. There, in the luxurious penthouse suite, a strange phenomenon occurs. In the very center of the room, a small flash of lightning appears out of thin air. It expands outwardly like an explosion. Every window around the room shatters, a violent gale arises as a ball of light appears. With a crack of thunder that shakes the air, the sphere bursts open. Then a blinding flash of light envelops the area. The sphere annihilates everything it touched. The parts of the couch and floor that made a contact with the sphere, for instance, simply vanished. In the center of where the sphere was now stand 3 people, Yukikaze, Rinku and Tatsuro. The sudden occurrence has left those in the luxurious suite stunned. That includes the 10 burly guards. Taimanin, it's a Taimanin assault! But it's not long before the guards show the fighting instincts kick in. Thought their reaction is not instant, they nonetheless managed to sound the alarm at the arrival of the 3 intruders. However, that moment hesitation proves fatal. Yeah! Before the guards can even take a fighting stance, Yukikaze leaps into action. She's like a fairy in flight. Each hand she wields a pistol. Hers is a rare combat style. Taimanin are generally known for wielding blades. On top of that, Yukikaze's guns look like Single shot flintlock pistol straight out of a museum. But of course she's a Taimanin. Her weapons are by no means the antiques they appear to be at glance. In fact, their guns require no bullets to fire. Lightning strike! Yukikaze's voice is loud and sharp. Electricity surges from her body. It crackles down her arms and her twin pistols spit fire. No, not fire. They spit out a thunderstorm. She fires round after round of pure lightning for her twin pistols. The sound produced by her guns are akin to claps of thunder. Lightning shots open holes in bodies of the guards. The guards do not even get the chance to feel pain before more lightning pierces their flesh. A volley of 5,000-volt bullets steers into the unlucky men in their sights. In the blink of an eye, all 10 guards in the room are reduced to nothing more than minced meat. In ancient times, thunder was thought to be the roaring of the gods. And indeed, Yukikaze's tremendous power lends credence anew to that old idea. The only people left alive are an old man with a dark complexion and a heavy-set middle-aged man. Blast the Taimanin! Aye! The old man's all former sentence is the last thing he ever says. Target eliminated. This isn't over yet. Rinko interjects. At the same time, the guards outside pick that moment to enter the room. They number 20 strong. However, their forms have changed drastically. Their bodies have become those monstrous wolves, lions, and tigers. They aren't people at all, but denizens of the demon realm, known as beastmen. Now things are getting interesting. Let's see what these beastmen are made of. Ringo draws the sword at her hip, making no noise as she does so. She wields the Ishikiri Kanemitsu, a massive blade handed down within the Akiyama family. Yeah! With a shout and flash of her blade, Rinko leaps at the beastman and begins slashing. A werewolf stands in the direct path of her blade, but it cuts through his hulking form like it's nothing. Her killer still demolishes his demonic flesh and sprays blood everywhere, which way. Yeah! Continuing slowly from her first strike, Rinko cleanly lops off the heads of both the lion and beastmen. The arm of a bear beastman raised to strike follows the heads of his comrades as her blade comes back around. And not a moment later, she splits a boar-like beastman's skull in two. Take this! In the wake of Ishikiri Kanemitsu, the demons are flimsy as wet paper. Beastmen like these are impervious to the guns used by normal humans, but their sword makes a quick work of them. Rinko's unparalleled skill is the only thing even more impressive than the keen blade in her hands. The fluid way she swings her blade, never coming to a full stop, is akin to a well-polished and deadly sword dance. In a matter of seconds, 5 old beastmen fall prey to her blade. Ito style, butterfly dance. Rinko whispers the name of her technique. With that, the body of the werewolves she slices first, as Stout finally realizing what has happened, falls to the floor in 2 halves. Rinko now stands in the pool of blood. As she does, she assumes gruesome levels of grace and beauty. What's wrong? Giving up already? The remaining beastmen guards are unable to hide their fear as Rinko reads Shishikiri Kanemitsu to strike once more. The steel of the blade, cold and unfeeling, remains unclouded. That's my Rinko. Seeming to think her role is now finished, Yukikaze looks upon Rinko with pride. If you won't strike, then I will. A minute later. Silence envelops the room. Needless to say, a veritable sea of blood covers the floor. The only people still drawing breath are the 3 Taimanin and 1 other person. Rinko and Yukikaze turn to face the large middle-aged man, the only one of the enemy left. They have a very specific reason for leaving him alive, of course. Well, now where do we go from here? You are Chief Secretary of the new People's Party, Monechi Yazaki. So you know who I am. I know of you as well. I'm honored to be recognized by such a corrupt scumbag politician. He got spun, girlie. Thought his bodyguards have been slaughtered, Yazaki still acts as staff, he owns the place. He keeps his head held high, arrogant in his assuredness that his life will not be taken. You make me sick. Yukikaze brings a pistol right up his head. Right now, I'm the one in charge here. Yazaki expresses stiffens, finally realizing his life is in danger. Your face is just so gross. I think the world will be all do better without it. Lightning sparks across her right arm. Her finger slowly comes down on the trigger. Hold on, can't we talk? No. Yukikaze. Rinko softly calls out her name. Yukikaze's finger comes to an abrupt halt. This man isn't our target. Killing him now will cause us trouble. I know that, but think of how much better this country will be with him gone. Yeah, you gonna pull the trigger, Taimanin? Are you that short-sighted? I'm the head of the whole ruling party. You won't get off lightly if you do. Despite his bluster, Yazaki's face is white as ghost. Is that supposed to be a threat? You're just a two-bit piece of scum. It has been colluding with demons and selling out our country for far too long. Come on, we can just say he got taken out by a stray bullet in the heat of battle. Gah, naive brat. I see you are just another fool taking the mass media slander. I suppose Taimanin is just as easy to trick as anyone else. What did you say? Yukikaze's face burns red with rage. That doesn't deter Yazaki from laying into her further. Listen up, the world isn't as rosy as you seem to think. For decades now, the law of this land has been strong ruled the weak. In fact, the whole world works that way, much like the demon realm if you so despise. I'm simply exercising my authority as one of the strong. Got that, you brat? A cruel smile spreads across Yukikaze's face when he finishes boasting. What a self-serving worldview, but by that logic, I suppose you can't complain if it's my lighting that puts you in the dirt, right? Are you out of your mind, girl? What difference does it make? You are about to be dead anyway. Yeep. Now die. Yukikaze. Rinku rebukes Yukikaze in a firm tone. We need to focus on completing our mission as instructed. That man will pay the price of his actions one day, but for now, we have been ordered to leave him unarmed. I'm aware. I just want to watch this worm sweat and fear for his life a bit. Yukikaze's tone and subsequent smirk make it hard to tell whether that was really intention from the get-go, or whether it was Rinku's interjection that stopped her. Then again, Yukikaze has made no effort to hide her disdain for Yazaki. He was going on about being one of the strong, but there he's shaking like a leaf. With that, Yukikaze lowers her gun. Think you can get away with making me a fool of me? One word for me and you are done for. With one swift kick, Yukikaze breaks Yazaki's jaw and sends him soaring into the air. Yukikaze, I didn't kill him. Yukikaze grows flustered at being reprimanded, her leg apparently having moved reflexively. See, look, he's totally alive. His jaw might just be a tiny broken, but he's good to go otherwise. Good grief, what am I going to do with you? Ringo lets out an expressed sigh. You are dead. I end you, damn you, girl. Just shut up already. Groaning in pain and anger as Yazaki tries to push himself up, but this time Ringo rams the palm of her stiff sword into his gut. Foaming at the mouth, Yazaki's final out call. Ringo? It had to be done. I would have kicked his face in if you hadn't. Ha! Yukikaze's expression brights right up. Then our mission is complete, right? That it is. Ringo brushed her hand against Yukikaze's cheek with a warm smile. It's time for us to withdraw. By now the guards downstairs have likely noticed something's going on. Right. All three of them got in one spot. Ringo makes the same hand sign as earlier, after which the three of them vanish without a trace. So they don't kill that guy. All they leave behind are unconscious Yazaki and the sons of Tatsuro lament. I didn't do anything. Of course you didn't. Several days later. There's a facility located in a town deep in the mountains. Yukikaze, Rinko and Tatsuro are there. In response to ever-growing power of the Force of Darkness, the government has established a hidden village of Taimanin and their children. In this village lies a training facility established for the quick cultivation and training of particularly promising Taimanin. The facility's Taimanin training promise classifying info of the highest magnitude, even more than information on the development of next-gen tanks for the military. Yukikaze, Rinko and Tatsuro are all rookie Taimanin at this specialized facility. Here they receive a general education and own their Taimanin skills. Having finished their infiltration of the tower, the group's first order of business is delivering a mission report. The three of them stand in front of the head instructions office, each of them clearly nervous. You cannot even see who it is. Rinko Akiyama, Yukikaze Mizuki and Tatsuro Akiyama reporting in. We are here to deliver our mission report. Enter. Rinko announced the group's presence, after which a terrifying voice responds from within the room. As you wish. You cannot even see. I'm glad to see you all safe. The three are greeted by a gorgeous teacher. Of course, she's not just any old instructor. Her name is Asagi. Oh, isn't that from the first one? Why the hell you cannot see? She's both the strongest Taimanin and the one commanding them all. Her name strikes fear into the hearts of the denizens of darkness. To the three of them, however, she's the strict teacher in charge of combat drills. I read over your report. As Asagi begins speaking, all three of them Stephen. The three of you were the only team to complete their selected mission, so you'll be part of the tactical team for the next mission. What? Are you serious? Rinku Express is one of shock, where Yukikaze is one of joy. That I am. That means the two of you have been selected for the upcoming put-on mission. Yukikaze, Rinku, congratulations. Thank you very much. They both bow in unison. Oh, wait. Did you say just Rinku and I? Miss Asagi, what about Tatsuro? Asagi gaze moved to Tatsuro, who as usual lacks much of presence. Tatsuro, unfortunately, you weren't selected. However, you'll be joining as part of the reserve team. That's about what I expected, given that I didn't contribute anything. Don't let it get you down. This mission is one geared toward Kunoichi anyway. Geared towards Kunoichi? Tatsuro responds with a question. Pay it no mind, I need to go over the plan with this you. Tatsuro, you can take your leave. Asagi dismissed Tatsuro while maintaining the expression of a teacher. Yes ma'am, I'll be going now. Tatsuro bows his head and then takes his leave. Yukikaze watched with a conflicted expression as her childhood friend, who has been placed on the reserve team, exits the room. Now Rinku, Yukikaze, let's go over the mission. Asagi turns to the two girls with a terrible gentle look on her face, prepared to explain things very careful. You two were selected for a put-on mission. What I'm about to discuss is my personal view on the matter. As I mentioned yesterday, this will be an extremely dangerous and grueling mission. Is that clear? Yes. We understand, Mr. Asagi. This is the first time either of the girls have been side of Asagi other than of the strict teacher, which only makes them more anxious. Put-on mission is a colloquial term used by Taimanin to refer to a specific type of infiltration mission that requires going in disguise. You will infiltrate the underground city Yomihara, a red light district where neither the government nor the Taimanin have any power. Nowhere in Japan is closer to hell. I also infiltrated a lawless district called Tokyo Kingdom, but Yomihara is even worse. It's safe to say that's where the demon realm influence is strongest. We understand that. Thought Asagi's words are an attempt to dissuade them, they only galvanize their determination. Asagi looks at them and lets out a small sigh. From her perspective, Yukikaze and Rinku are but fletching Taimanin. Thank you for showing so much concern for us, Mrs. Asagi, but I think I'm the best option for this mission. I'm sure you feel the same. If left to her own device, Yukikaze is sure to lose control. As her senior Taimanin, I think I should back her up, plus my ability is great for making emergency escapes. They wait for Asagi to respond, no trace of uncertainty is in their eyes. Their unwavering determination causes Asagi to sigh once more. On one hand, she's worried for them, but on the other, their commitment to their Taimanin duties make her proud to be their instructor. Alright, this mission is yours, Rinku, Yukikaze. It is your duty to complete the Yomihara put-on mission. Thank you very much. The two seem happy from the bottom of their hearts. Oh, that's right, Yukikaze. I know it's been 5 years, but as her daughter, you shouldn't have any problem recognizing her, right? Right, I'll recognize her right away. The goal of the mission, Yukikaze and Rinku, has been assigned is to rescue a fellow Taimanin. A Taimanin that went gone missing during a mission 5 years ago. Her name is Shiranui Mizuki, Yukikaze's mother. Oh. Taimanin never left their comrades behind. She's alive somewhere in that city. Make sure you bring her back. With that, Asagi dismisses her two pupils. Once out of the room, they automatically turn toward each other. Rinku. The time has finally come, Yukikaze. Rinku places a hand on Yukikaze's shoulder. Yes. Overcome with emotion to the point she begins trembling. Yukikaze nods her head. But it's not just her. Rinku's emotions are surging as well. Rinku had kept her emotions in check in front of Asagi, but the thought of going on this undercover OP makes her feel uneasy too. Perhaps taking notes of Rinku's nerves, Yukikaze places her own hand on top of Rinku's. I'm sorry for getting you mixed up on all this, Rinku. Her tone is unusual meek. What are you talking about? You are my part and like a little sister to me. So as your big sister, I'll go whenever you need and help you. Rinku speaks with enough confidence to inspire courage in both herself and Yukikaze. I can't thank you enough, Rinku. Her anxiety having subsided, Yukikaze cracks a smile. No problem, now then Yukikaze. Rinku brings her voice down to a whisper. Huh? Have you told Tatsuro about this mission? When Rinku whispers it to Yukikaze's ear, it sends her into a flustered panic. Well, so you haven't told him? No, I haven't. I got somewhere to be, so I'll be seeing you. Ears blazing bright red, Yukikaze dashes down the hall to flee from the conversation. thought where she's headed, it's hardly a mystery. I hope it goes well, Yukikaze. Rinko whispers to herself softly while watching the gift that Taimanin she's cared for like a sister all these years run off. Okay. So they need to go to the a cover OP up into a place that's like hell. There. Ah! I let out a small sigh. That sigh is carried away on the breeze blowing over the hill. Not even that cool, refreshing breeze can ease disappointment dragging me down. I lay there on the grass, just menacingly watching the cloud drift through the sky. That meeting went exactly how I thought it would, but still stings. And that's what brings me here to my usual spot. Only I and a few other people know about. It's a secret spot where you can see all kinds of flowers in bloom. I'm the only one who didn't make the cut. Rinko and Yukikaze should be in the strategy meeting for the put-on mission right about now. As to full-fledged Taimanin they are, of course. And then there's me. All I did during our mission was keep close to the girls and stand around. I don't think the beastmen even noticed I was there at all. Nobody got this ninja stealth thing down better than me, and I can't even use ninja hearts worth a damn. My love is dry and empty. This is far from the first time I had to face my own ineptitude. I'm the eldest son of the renowned Akiyama family, and I'm famously incapable. That's me, Tatsuro Akiyama. Even Yukikaze looked down with me. Can't say I blame her, though. I'm useless and worthless after all. How we grow up together but turn out so different. At this point, all we have in common is we come from famous families. Isn't that great? The Mizuki family is known for the lightning arts that run in their blood. Yukikaze is no exception, having inherited from her late father. Just like the name implies, lightning art users have full command of lightning. It's a ninja heart that packs a hell of a punch. Rumor has it that Yukikaze's lightning heart are the strongest the family has ever seen. Her lightning strikes are so strong that she needed special guns made specific to help her use them. Those twin pieces called the lightning shooters aren't actually weapons, but limiters that help Yukikaze control her overwhelming might. I'm sure the day will come when Yukikaze will have complete control of her lightning without the help of those guns. She's all but designed to become the ace of our generation, and I want to be the kind of man who's sure to stand by her side. Not that I've been able to make any progress on that front yet though. She just keeps getting further and further away. There I go, sighing again. I knew you'll be here. Out of nowhere, Yukikaze's face takes the place of the blue sky. She's one of the people that know about my secret spot. There you go again, napping away out here. Come on, time to get up. Yukikaze places her hands on her hip and urges me to rise. Yeah, okay. I managed to stand, but my hips feel terribly heavy. What kind of answer is yeah, okay? No girl will ever fall for you if you don't fix that habit of getting dejected to every little setback. Yukikaze speaks in her usual upbeat tone. Her face is well tanned. It's been like that since we were little, but these days I can bear to look straight at her. I can't pinpoint when it started. At some point, I've also become unable to be honest with her about my feelings. Yeah, whatever you say. And we know each other so long that I can't help talking back. Quit sulking. I know you heard Miss Asagi clearly say that this is a mission meant for Kunoichi. Yeah, I heard her. Then you need just to accept you aren't a Kunoichi after all, Tatsuro. Okay, I'll give you that, but don't you think it's now for the one guy who didn't get picked up to be upset? Even during our mission I couldn't do a damn thing. Wait, so that's what's got you all down in the dumps? She looks shocked. I thought my comment has come out left field for her. Neither Rinko nor I have ever wanted you to do anything for us, Tatsuro. The thought hasn't even crossed our minds. So I'm just baggage? The question makes it past my filter before I can stop it. What's so bad about that? You've gotten to be with us for all our exploits, haven't you? There's no denying the fact that when it comes to skill, Rinko and I are out of your league. But you shouldn't beat yourself up over it. We are just that amazing. What am I even supposed to say to that? Are you trying to make me more depressed or cheer me up? Cheer you up? Her statement is full of confidence, and there isn't a hint of sarcasm in it either. She really is trying to cheer me up. I'm not sure whether to call her happy-go-lucky or an airhead or a genius. Well, feel better yet? Yeah, so much better, Miss Genius. I get to see your great ninja hearts with my own two eyes. I couldn't be happier. You jerk, I come all the way out here to check on you, and you have the audacity to be rude? Filled with indignation, she puffs out her cheeks. Just look at the genius' grumpy face. It's probably not the time to be thinking this, but damn, she's cute. It's even better knowing that this is an expression only I get to see. At first glance, Yukikaze doesn't seem like a people person. With other boys at facility, she keeps things short, only responding sure, thank you, or understood. That's made her pretty unapproachable to the other guys, and it's where she gets a reputation as a beautiful, yet aloof prodigy form. It's a privilege reserved for me, her childhood friend Yukikaze letting her emotions out like this. Me staring at her face for so long caused Yukikaze to grow troubled and begin to blush. What? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nice try, but I know all kinds of thoughts were going through that head of yours. Spill it. The look in her eyes make it clear she's getting her hopes up. I was just thinking that every guy will wanna get to know you if they saw you like this, that's all. Huh? After a brief mental hiccup, her eyebrows shot up in surprise. What's that supposed to mean? Do you want me to be popular with other guys or something, Tatsuro? I can hear the frustration in her voice. I was trying to compliment her, albeit indirectly, but looks like all I did was tick her off. No, that's not what I meant. Then tell me what you meant. I hate the way you get all the wishy-washy and indecisive. You guys cross her arms and glance at me. Out with it already. What were you thinking while looking at my face? I'm so tired of your I just nonsense. You get what I'm trying to say, right? I do. As tense as I can be, even I know what Yukikaze wants to hear me say. However, lacking the guts to actually do so, I instantly gently take her hand in mine. It may well be that I've disappointed her again, but she still gently grips my hand back. We remain silent for a time. It's a comfortable silence though, and I get the feeling it suits Yukikaze and I's current relationship just fine. Oh yeah, that thing about Kunoichi being perfect for the mission. Why was that? Yeah, how to say this? She looks right up at me, but looks away when our eyes meet. Something is making her uncomfortable. The unusual awkward look on her face tells me that it's something that's hard to talk about. Oh, sorry. Makes sense that you can't go blabbering about mission details. Yeah, you nailed it. I got this whole other female identity I got assumed for the infiltration, so yeah. Gotcha. No wonder a guy wouldn't cut it. Yeah. Yukikaze nods along guiltily, probably just trying to make me feel bad for having been left out. Feeling guilty for having brought it up at all, I decided I should tell Yukikaze what I've decided the moment she showed up here. But you know, I want to be I want to be a source of strength for you, so I'm going to go to special camp when it comes around. You are? She looks back at me again. I am. Seeing Yukika's slightly stunned expression, I nod my head. Special camp is an elite extracurricular program separate from our normal training. It's only held once a year. In order to participate in the special camp, you have to pass an entrance exam. Every year it's full of applicants. Attendance is considered a surefire way to become a top class Taimanin. Yukikaze and Rinko both got in at age 13 and graduated from the special camp with top marks. As for me, I don't think I needed to elaborate. I see, so you're gonna try for the special camp. I am. In fact, I'm going to make sure I pass the entrance exam and get enrolled. I want to get to a point where everyone recognizes my skills, and then I want to help out with saving your mom, Yukikaze. Oh, Tatsuro. I'm so happy to hear you say that. She sounds even happier about my decision than I am. So you give this mission your all, and I'll put my all towards bettering myself. Thank you, Tatsuro. I'm going to do my best to save my mom. She nods her head vigorously, but then starts to mumble slightly. So about the mission, I'll be going on. What about it? Well, as for what it entails, she glanced at me, clearly wanting to say what's on her mind. Are you sure you should tell me about it? When I ask that, Yukikaze bits her lip a bit. Well, she's not acting like her usual self. Is the pressure of this mission getting to her? What's the matter? Actually, I really shouldn't talk about it after all. Forget I said anything. She smiles, as though trying to wipe away her own hesitation. Anyway, it's time to go. Go where? I'm hungry, so Inigai, of course. Sure, works for me. She changed the subject so quickly I momentarily have trouble keeping up. Inigai is a popular stop for girls. It specializes in all kinds of sweets and is located in the center of the Aiden village. The ice cream and shiratama amitsu, which you can get to go, are the top sellers. Tatsuro, let's have some anmitsu. We can't miss the anmitsu. She's already back to the usual Yukikaze, complete with my smacking my shoulder. Okay. So they go to the mission and he's going to train in that special camp. Then, several days later, Yukikaze and Rinko are departing for their mission. Thought I didn't actually invite her out here, I find Yukikaze waiting on the hill. Just like my father lost his life on a mission, this could end up being the last time we ever see each other. That is a fact of life for all of us who live in this village. And so this morning, we talk about the same kind of stuff we always do. It's about time I get going. Yukikaze gets up from the spot, a shield taken at my side. Go get them. I will. Good luck with the training. I'll do my best to become the kind of guy worthy of standing by your side. I know you will. Alright. Tokyo 100 meters underground, so this is already that place. This place, also known as Metropolitan Runoff Channel, was abandoned in the middle of the construction. To this day, it remains unfinished. There is a tank that regulates the water pressure from the underground tunnel. It measures a massive 117 meters long and 78 meters wide. 59 huge concrete pillars line the space inside. The numerous lights on the ceiling just barely manage to keep the area from being enveloped in darkness. Taimanin Yukikaze and Rinku are walking through the area under that cold light. There are no other signs of life in the area. Rinku and Yukikaze's shadows sway as they silently traverse the wet tunnel. However, in this darkness, which is deeper than even the dark of night, something awaits, something that fled the realm of the living and can no longer exist under the dazzling light of the sun. It's as the two girls it's as tough the two girls are stepping into an entirely different world. This place is under the rule of darkness and demons, a place known as Yomihara, the underground city. This is Yukikaze and Rinku's destination. It's already been several hours since they made their way into the passage, and thus far they have walked in complete silence. Rinku walking out in front comes to a halt. Tatsuro from Yukikaze's perspective, no Taimanin will grow flustered here ask what's going on. She stands there completely silent, eyes narrowing while searching for a presence ahead. Soon Yukikaze realizes exactly why Rinku has stopped, then the two exchange a glance. Hey, you elite Taimanin sure are sharp. A man appears from behind the pillar. He has a darker complexion, pointed ears, and quite the beer belly. His right eye is bright and alert in the darkness, in contrast to his crushed left eye. Based on his complexion and the red color of his eye, there's no doubt he's not human. Not meeting at the agreed location, concealing your press. What's the meaning of this? Ringo speaks in a cold, collected one. Hey now, don't go getting the wrong idea. I just couldn't wait anymore, so I decided to come out here to meet you with you. Zokt raised his hand in exaggerated welcome gesture. And this is a dangerous area. Concealing your press is like locking the front door. No deeper meaning. Besides, you saw through me, didn't you? Just let it slide. Seeing Zokt's insincere smile, an attempt at being cordial, Yukikaze coughs. Yukikaze opens her mouth to lay into Zokt, but a quick glance from Rin convinces her to hold her tongue. Unlike Yukikaze, Rinku managed to keep her discontent with the arrangement from showing her face. Zokt, as I'm sure you know, right when Rinku begins to remind him of the position he's in, Zokt prostrates himself before her. Yes, I know all too well. No need to remind me. Help you with this mission of yours and then I can set up shop again. No objections here. Set up shop, huh? I hope you know what's in store for you if you get caught again. With her hand in the shape of a gun, Yukikaze takes aim at Zokt. A tiny spark of electricity crackles from her index finger. I'm well aware. Zokt nods his head with a gulp. As long as you understand. Now how about you show us to Yomihara? Sure, right away. Follow me, it's this way. Without the flourish of amusement park cast members, Zokt begins to lead the two of them towards the city. Yukikaze, let's go. Alright. Could it be a trap? At the same time, the Taimanin followed the only amiable Zokt. What? Okay. As of yet, the two of them have no idea how dearly their naivety will cost them. Okay, so basically it was a trap, it says naivety. The next morning comes before they finally arrive at the ends of Yomihara. Then, at long last, they arrive at the heart of Yomihara. The city is located 300 meters below Tokyo. For a city so deep underground, it is enormous beyond words. A whole four-story building could comfortably fit in space, just like the gate they passed through, and the underground is paved in concrete. Countless ventilation shafts dot the ceiling between the wires and different kinds of pipes that cover the ceiling in a tangled mess. There's no way that those wires and pipes weren't illegally siphoning off essentials from the surface. In the same way, the ceiling is a mess of wires and pipes. Buildings are crammed on top of each other. Neon signs and lights hang off of every surface, really selling the look. Really? Really selling the look of a red light district in a city controlled by dark force. Currently, they are in a circular plaza about 20 meters across that serves as the junction of every street spanning in every which way. As far as they could see, every street is bustling with residents of the demon realm, as well as the members of society's dark underbelly. The dark buildings on the corner of Yomihara's Main Street, under Eden. That's the name of this estate. The proprietor goes by the name of Real. He isn't just any businessman. Reels is very influential, with him even having strong ties with Nomad, the syndicate that rules the whole underground city. That will be a fact Yukikaze and Rinko become very familiar with very soon. After a throughout body cavity search by under the Eden security, the group is ushered into realms. Okay. Yukikaze and Rinko are kept bound and blindfolded. Yo, Zokt, been a while. The middle-aged man was plenty of extra mass around his waist. Welcome, Zokt. This is real. Cheshire grin covers his face, but there is no mirth in his eyes. Zokt is even more humble than when he first met up with Yukikaze and Rinko. Real hands each of them a piece of parchment, everything on it right in demonic tongue. What's this? A contract. What kind of contract? This unexpected flaw makes them nervous. Smarmy grin. Smarmy? What the hell that means? Smarmy grin in place. Zokt leans in close to whisper in their ears. Things will be fine as long as you sing this contract. Plus, having Sir Rel's name to throw around will definitely make things easier for you. The two fall silent. Hey, turn those frowns upside down. I'm here to make sure. Zokt, are you done? Just about. Real interrupts the lowly demon, cutting his rambling short. Yukikaze Rinko, let me make something clear. If you refuse to sign the contract, they don't need to be spelled out. The contract is enforced under Demon Realm's contract law. As soon as they sing on the dotted line, Yukikaze and Rinko are to swallow a pill created by the Demon Realm's medical research. Inside those pill capsules is a type of nanomachine called chimera cells, a fusion of demon cells and machine. The chimera cells secrete a nefarious toxin that will explode upon contact with blood at a high enough concentration, rending their limbs from their bodies. Real goes over each and every detail with Rinko and Yukikaze. There is no getting around the seal. The chimera cells hide away in your body, every vision for any time you break the contract. The Taimanin are at a loss for words. In this moment, they see how naive they were. Rinko, we can't turn back now. Yeah, you're right. Okay. They look at each other, grim determination, written all over their face and all. Without this count, it's very likely that Real will try to dispose of them himself. And while neither will simply let themselves be killed, their bodies have been weakened by a paralytic. Above all, if conflict were to ensue upon their refusal, the mission to rescue Shiranui will be completely bust. This is the price they have to pay for their naivety. Fine, we'll sign. We are Taimanin captured behind enemy lines and have no safe harbor here, and I'll rather not be killed. Putting on their best act and at being hesitant, Yukikaze and Heiku sign the contract in blood. Then they each swallow the caps of nanomachines provided by the Yomihara notary. After a few moments, the notary waves some sort of device around their bodies. I can confirm that the contract is in effect. If they break it, the chimera cells will dismember them as punishment. With that, notary takes his leave. Perfect, so claim your reward from the clerk. Now then, it's time for the two of you get trained. Trained? Once again, Real says something complete out of left field to them. A cynical smile spreads across Real's face. You bastard, nobody mentioned that. Now they are both yelling again. I just did, and call me master. What? You cocky. I think you mean master. Yes, master. Yeah, sure, master. Good enough. Absolutely quacking with anger, Yukikaze and Rinko both managed to spit the word out. So what's this so-called training? But you two are lucky. You got the latest and greatest Demon Realm tech to help you learn in a flash. Latest and greatest Demon Realm tech? So this is how things are done in Yomihara. Real statements reveal that he doesn't see people as people. Actually, it's more accurate to say he doesn't see Yukikaze and Rinko as people. Having that very fact thrown right in their face, all they can do is call and groan. The assumptions that Yukikaze and Rinko held when they set out on this put on mission are now well and truly destroyed. All that awaits her and Rinko fate more terrible than they can possibly imagine. Of course, but they thought it would be easier, and now it isn't. It's the day after Yukikaze and my sister left. I'm about to participate in the special camp selection exam. The selection exam is being held in second gym located deep in the woods behind the facility. On paper, the second gym exists for different club activities, but in reality it's there for Taimanin training. We refine our practical skills there in secret. Normally I'll be too terrified to even get near it. And today is hosting the selection exam for the special camp, an elite Taimanin prep program. It's managed to attract sons of all the big name families from village along with the master's top disciples. Each and every one of them is brimming with confidence, which only saps mine away. That said, it's not like I don't come from a well-known family myself. There isn't anyone in the village who hasn't heard of the Akiyama's Ito style. Many legendary ninjas have come to the Akiyama family since the days of its founder, Kanemitsu Akiyama. Rin will definitely be the center of attention if she were here, but I, on the other hand, am all but completely invisible. No one even noticed me. Well, even if they did, I'll be their favorite thing to point and laugh at. My reputation as a failure precedes me after all. No, stop it, Tatsuro. I slapped my cheek to snap out of the downward spiral. How I'm going to make it if I give up before even standing at the start of line. Plus, with my ninja heart. Yes, my ninja heart. My ninja heart lets me control the wind. I clench my fists to try to pump myself up. I thought I'm not good enough to fully control the wind yet. There are plenty of use, offensive or otherwise, for wind arts. Taimanin gets sent on all kinds of different missions, so having a balance of offense and defense is definitely a boom. With my wind heart, I should definitely be able to make it through this trial. I can do this, I know I can. I say positive affirmation after affirmation to myself. Now is not the time to be timid. I will succeed. I hype myself up further. After a time, the instructor makes her entrance. The crowd goes instantly silent, and each and every one of us here knows her name. Although she graduated from here just last year, she's already made a name for herself as a first-class Taimanin. There was a specific case she solved before she was officially Taimanin, where she showed amazing potential. Given how flashy and great her achievements have been, the title of the greatest of the generation might suit her even better than Yukikaze. Oh, this one. Her name is Sakura Igawa. Just like her name hints, she's Asagi's younger sister. So many of my classmates admire her. She's so far above any of us and gorgeous to boot. I'm in a total agreement with my classmates, obviously. Alright everyone, attention! Miss Sakura smacks a folder against her hand when she calls out. Glad to see you all here. Those who aren't here yet will have punched the Zokt. Hey, you over there, wipe that grin off your face. Some girls that were acting buddy-buddy with Miss Sakura, probably her direct subordinates, shift their expressions into something more formal. Let's get introductions taken care of. I'm Sakura Igawa and I'll be proctoring this selection exam. Nice to meet you all. She sends a warm and charming smile into the crowd, but nobody responds in kind. There's a severity behind Miss Sakura's smile that turns everybody serious. Good, now you got the right look about you. In the exam I oversee, you'll be showing me your ninja hearts. During this week, do your best to get your hearts up to par. If I don't think you are good enough, then I'll fail you right then and there, so I don't recommend you all pass it. But I'm sure you all don't need or want a long-winded explanation, so let's just get things started. Sounds good? Yes, ma'am. Miss Sakura smiles at our confident response. Perfect, good luck. This is for Yukikaze, but it's also for myself. 1 week has passed since the selection exam for the special camp began. Today mock battles are being held. This is the main event for cutting down the number of applicants. Specifically, all of us will be sent packing. Our opponent in the mock battle is none other than Miss Sakura herself. After watching so many big name applicants drop like flies, it's finally my turn. That's done. Who's next? Me, ma'am! I shout as I take a step out onto the battlefield. I'll give it all I got. Oh, you got spirit, then let's make this mock battle a spirit one as well, yeah? Miss Sakura grins as she speaks to me. Despite taking on a whole slew of applicants, there isn't a drop of sweat on her brow. Her twin short swords rest by her side, one loosely held in each hand. Nevertheless, her guard is by no means down, signifying how at ease she seems. But it's clear too that she's strong, her aura is overwhelming. In fact, hardly any of the applicants have been able to make her use her short swords, let alone her ninja heart. I can't believe that up until last year she was a trainee. That just goes to show the might of a Taimanin who have seen real battle. Make your move whenever you want. Newcomers gotta go all out. Yes, ma'am. I ready my sword, Night Fog. It's a blade passed down within the Akiyama clan. I'm well aware that the gap between us is as wide as canyon. So I have to use everything I got from the very beginning. There I go. Taking Night Fog into a reverse grip, I keep my body low as I charge at Miss Sakura. Oh, trying your luck with the blade first? Her eyes twinkle with excitement. Of course, I don't actually plan on taking her on. I wouldn't stand a chance, but I need to start with a headlong attack. Probably since this is supposed to be a mock battle, Miss Sakura has been playing along with our attack, so to speak. So I need to take full advantage of that. All I need is one opening. If I use my wind to give myself a speed boost that exceeds with what Miss Sakura expects, then I should have a chance. Ninja Heart, Wind Art. Right as I take the last step before getting her in striking distance, I activate my Wind Art. I summon a whirlwind to instantly propel myself super close to her. Her expression shifts. I can do this. Yeah. I slash with Night Fog. Shing. She stops my blade with short sword in her left hand. You are pretty fast. I was sure I'd caught her off guard, but she blocks my strike all the same. What a crazy speed. Alright, time for some turn fire. Misakura raises the blade in her right hand toward me. In truth, I fully expect her to block my first strike. And I won't be able to dodge nor block with my sword, so instead I use compressed air to block her attack and knock her sword aside. What? There it is again, Misakura's surprise gasp. This time for sure. Wind darts, whirlwind slash. The air around me starts to violently swirl. Then a wind blade heads right for Misakura, but the moment I'm sure my counter strike is going to land. Hehe. Misakura vanishes. What? Shadow Walker, Shadow Glide. Her voice comes from right behind me. The second I turn around, I find Misakura's short sword against my throat. And that's the match. She's smiling happily. Right. Shadow Hearts refer to Misakura's secret technique. With it, she can hide in shadows and move between them. Even taking that into account, she's impossible fast. Her Shadow Glide technique is so fast it might as well be teleportation, and she can activate in the blink of an eye to boot. I didn't notice her activate it until it was too late. Is this kind of power in first class Taimanin enough? You were on a roll, but you got impatient at the end there. Even if you didn't know where I went, you should have been able to shield yourself with wind or dodge. Yes, you are completely right. My voice is deadpan as I say that. I mean, come on, you're reacting to her Shadow Glide and using wind to deal with it? I couldn't pull that off in my wildest dreams. What's your name? Me? Tatsuro Akiyama. Gotcha, so you must be Rinku, baby bro. Yes, I am. So I've been training here for a whole week and she hasn't even remembered my name yet. And this mock battle even ends significantly faster than any of other applicants so far. It was pretty much an instant kill. I should have known that this special camp is beyond me. Thank you for your time. I bowed my head and turned to leave the training facility. And just where are you going? You pass, huh? You passed. You were going all out from the get-go, just what you'll expect from Rinko's brother, and a boy from the prestigious Akiyama clan. Thank you very much. I bowed my hand again, but this time a lot more confidently. Make sure you work on controlling your emotions from here on. You tend to wear your heart on your sleeve, Miss Murasaki. I will be able to help you with that. Yes, ma'am. Like I say, your emotions are way easier to read, but well, can't say that's a bad thing for a guy. Now time for the next hopeful to step up. Misakura shouts out for more words of encouragement, but her expression quick shifts to confusion. What are you doing here, sis? Miss Asagi stands where Sakura is looking. Sakura, come here a moment. The look on Miss Asagi's face is very serious. What's up? I promise I'm doing well at this instructor thing. You can't stop evaluating me now, you know. That's not why I'm here. Just come with me. Okay, fine. What's the matter? The two of them move out of earshot of us applicants to have their conversation. Once Miss Asagi starts talking, Miss Sakura's expression also turns grave. I have no idea what they could be talking about, but this office is definitely serious. Is it about the selection exam? Or maybe about some mission that's underway? That reminds me, I wonder how Yukikaze and Rinko's undercover op is going. There's no way they will share any place with me, but I'm still curious. Once I start thinking about them, I get a real bad feeling. Carry on the wind. Oh, is it weird? Thought not exactly more thing to do. I carry their voice on the wind so I can hear them. This is what I hear. But these Rinko and Yuki we are talking about, right? They got skills for sure, but how to say this? When it comes to deception, they're still wet behind the ears. You should have just gone instead. I will if I could, but my name has gained too much recognition. Yours too, Sakura. Oh, I see. You want to tell me then? What you're talking about? You are an instruction here, Sakura. I'm not letting run off halfway through. So you really are still grading me? I'm not. You've been observing the applicants for the past week, right? I came to ask if there was anyone amongst them that will be able to go on a mission to tail Zokt. Oh, now I get it. For sure, a record mission means it won't be battle heavy, right? At very least, they need to qualify as Taimanin. I don't plan on sending anyone on their death. Yeah, I get it. And I can already think of a few people that will be up to the task. Still, I'd like to send them off after they finish this camp if possible. I agree, and I came here expecting that. All I want to ask is that you watch the applicants with this in mind. Roger, but sis, if there is really a chance that Zokt betrayed us, shouldn't you order Rinko and Yuki to pull out as soon as possible? I know that they could wind up in dangerous situation without warning, but they have successfully infiltrated Yomihara. This mission is going fine so far. That's if we take Zokt at his word, right? I've taken that into consideration already. but it seems that Shiranui has some important info. I don't know the reason behind it, but the government is constantly telling us to worry and rescue Shiranui if she really is there. Something smells fishy. I'm looking into it. That's part why I don't want them to retreat yet. We won't be able to infiltrate Yomihara the same way twice. Plus, I trust I've taught my pupils well. Copy that. I won't argue if you made up your mind. But man, we Taimanin sure have it rough sometimes, huh? Yeah. To think the day will come I'll hear you say something like that. There you go again, treating me like a kid. Didn't you come out here to speak with me as a fellow teacher? Yes, you're right. It's just that sometimes, when we get talking like this, I forget. Why you? The conversation takes a much lighter turn as they go on. The fact that they can smile like 2 seconds after talking about the dark turn a mission could be taking proves that they are made of some tough stuff. Actually, considering all the grueling battles they have been through, maybe this just isn't all that serious to them. But after having heard all that, I can't take it anymore. Yukikaze could be caught up in something terrible. Isn't there anything I can do? Anxiety urged me to take some kind of action. I demand the mission be called off. At least that's what I want to yell, but I can't get the words out. I've already been listening in on their discussion without permission, so could I start making demands on top of that? At the same time though, Mrs. Asagi and Miss Sakura look like they are about to explode with worry. Alright, that's all I want to say. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Gotcha. Expect some stellar recruits. Huh. While I'm debating whether or not to say anything, the conversation comes to an end. Miss Asagi leaves and Miss Sakura comes back over to us. Sorry for the wait, let's get these mock battles back underway. With that, Miss Sakura mock battle with the next applicant begins. A thought occurs to me while I watch. Even if they were somehow to wind up in danger, Yukikaze and Hink will figure something out. They are capable, and Miss Asagi will have weighed all the risks when she selects them for a mission. And the stats reports say the mission is going well. Thus, it's not my place to go around giving unsolicited advice. Right now, what I need to focus on is training myself up to a level where I can join Yukikaze and Hink on their missions. Oh, I know. I need to become the perfect choice for spying on that guy Zokt. That way, I'll be of actual help to them with my actions, not just words. I need to polish my skills. That's what I need to focus on right now. I'll tell myself that again and again. The selection exam for the special camp is still underway. Murasaki Yatsu, the second instructor, leads the combat fundamentals drill. I'll do my best. Jesus Christ, yes, hacks. Come at me. Yeah, Miss Murasaki is unwaveringly hopeless. But you cannot even see her thing, it's only a shadow. Your swordsmanship is lacking. Despite swinging with everything I have, she easily deflects my sword with her axe. Don't count me out yet. I regain my composure and immediately go back on the offensive. No matter how many times I'm knocked down, I can't let it get to me. This is part of becoming a man worthy of standing next to Yukikaze and Hinku. To become a man who can protect them, I will get stronger. Following Real's guidance, the girls head down the hall and enter one of the many rooms. You look a bit disappointed that we haven't surrendered. We prepare ourselves for stuff like this. You shouldn't underestimate Taimanin and Real. Coming together in support of each other, Yukikaze and Real glare at Real. Huh? Well, I suppose this is why you don't get involved with Taimanin. Self-deprecation calls Real stone. What's that supposed to mean? Ignoring the question, Real looks down at the floor below his feet. Surely that's enough. No, there's more we need you to do. Huh? That voice. Surprising the two girls, Real's shadow starts to change shape. A person emerges from his shadow. Taimanin Sakura has arrived. Miss Sakura? Sakura. And not just me either. Hinku, Yuki, take a look over there. Flashing the girls a quick smile, Sakura glances pointedly at the corner of the room. Then the girls take notice of a price where none had been felt up until now. Oh. Good grief, what on earth do you think you are doing? Emerging from the dark is none other than Asagi, the most powerful of all Taimanin. Their expression is one of the impenetrable severity. Miss Asagi? What are the two of you doing here? There's a pretty simple reason, really. Like my sister has just pointed out, you two have gone way off rails. We are here to put a stop of all of it. Sakura gently chastises the two girls. In contrast to her words though, Sakura's expression is deadly serious. We just thought, but Sakura, this mistake is our own, so shut up, you idiots. That single command from Asagi hits them both like a thunderclap, causing the girls to freeze up. After Tatsuro begged and pleaded, we had Sakura hide in Zokt's shadow. We know everything that has transpired. Tatsuro did that for us? Tatsuro. Long story short, your involvement in this mission ends here. Wait, no! Sakura, Mr. Asagi, I promise you'll be fine. We can see the mission through to the end. No, the mission is done. The decision is final. Glare not teasing in slightest, as I explained curtly. Why do you think we are here? We'll tie and rope around your necks to drag you out of here kicking and screaming if we have to. Well, there you have it. I know this is frustrating for the both of you, but we can't afford to lose two Taimanin in a place like this. The mission's cancelled. Ugh. They both bite down on their lips in frustration. Sakura just called them both Taimanin. At the same time, however, Yukikaze and Rinko are being told they have been judged unable to carry out the mission. And for the two of them, there could be no greater shame. Real, make their contracts null and void right here, right now. Do that, and we won't kill you on the spot. Sounds like a pretty good deal for you, right? Asagi and Sakura speak to Real, voice ice cold. Of course, nobody in their right mind will risk dying for the two of them. Real spits out a response, clearly frustrated, but he complies. The intimate odor radiated from Asagi and Sakura, incomparable to anything Yukikaze and Rinko could manage, is completely overwhelming him. Hurry and drink this, it will end your contract in its entirety. Real toss them a new pill. This one is filled with compound that will neutralize every chimera cell in their bodies. The contract they sign with their own blood is ripped to shreds in an instant. Bottoms up, you two. Yes, ma'am. Understood. They slide the pill into their mouths, frustration with their failure still apparent in their expression. After swallowing the pill, they both grimace. Here, you Japans. This is as far as our help goes. You have to get yourselves out of here. As Asagi says that, she hands Yukikaze her lighting shooters and Rinko her Ishikiri Kanemitsu, along with Taimanin uniforms. Copy that. We won't cause you any more trouble. Both girls respond with the utmost confidence. Yukikaze and Rinko change into their fresh Taimanin garb. Once they are done, Sakura calls out to them, all in a cheery voice. Alrighty then, time to get the hell out of here. You don't really think you'll be able to escape, do you? Real's eyes are full of hatred when he looks at the four of them. The second you leave this room, you are enemies of Yomihara. You'll never make it out of here. All four of you, damn Taimanin, are in for a fate worse than death. Do you really think we can't force our way out of here? Real, thanks for all you've done for us. Here's a token of my gratitude. Yukikaze points one of her lighting shooters at Real and pulls the trigger. Her strikes hits the target. The ball lightning burns his chest and fries his hair. Gah! Real collapses, grasping at his burning face. Time to go. Roger. Copy that. The Taimanin make a prompt exit from the room. Get those damn Taimanin, rip them limb from limb, and then bring them to me. Even with the burn to his face, Real still managed to call out orders. Thus, the mission to escape Yomihara really begins. Oh, and it ends like that, is it? Let me only see. Yeah, okay. It ends. So basically, it ends when they need to escape they need to escape from Yomihara. All right. So basically, like they are trying to save Yukikaze and Rinko go to there to try to save the mother, but since shit goes bad because they didn't expect to happen like that, Asagi and Sakura need to go there to save them. And they save, but then they need to escape from that place. But they don't find the mother then? Is it the mother of Yukikaze? Is it? I don't even know. Like, of course you need the uncensored patch to see what happens after that, I think. I wonder if it ends like that or what. But it depends because, like, you don't even know if it ends like this or if there is more of the game. Or if there's, like, a sequel from Taimanin Yukikaze or something like that. I don't know. It depends, but of course you need a uncensored patch to know about that, because like the point is to find the mother of Yukikaze. So if they get out of there without finding the mother, means that there must be another one that they go to try to find her. Right? Must be something like that. But yeah, like if you play the other one, Taimanin Asagi, if you play Shirofun games, you're probably gonna enjoy this one too. Of course, again, if you buy on Steam, and then it's like you need to go to the Shirofun website and go to Shoran website to get the uncensored patch that is free, and then apply on Steam to get all the content that the game has to offer, of course, because there are things that cannot be seen in the censored one, because Steam couldn't even let that pass. Yeah, you know, your typical stuff from Shirofun games and stuff like that, that you always need to get the patch to be able to get all the content. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the playthrough of Taimanin Yukikaze. And again, the games are available on Steam, and if you want to see everything, you need to get the patch from Shirofun website to then go to Shon website to get it. So see you guys next time.